Hey y'all, I am D.Nicole from Rewind and Review, and Insecure is just a very dear series to my heart. It is the first series that I decided to finally start my YouTube channel, so that it's only right that I do these recaps and reviews of the previous seasons of Insecure that help lead us to this final season of season 5. So to my new couch potatoes, welcome, welcome, welcome me, welcome you. And to my old couch potatoes, let's get to it because I'm ready as fuck for October 24th. Let's get it. Alright, so this episode opens up with Issa trying to get students involved with her nonprofit organization, We Got Y'all. Y'all, the students are charging Issa up, and we learned that it is her 29th birthday, and she has been in a 5-year relationship with Lawrence. So Issa later goes out with Molly, who is her best friend attorney, to celebrate her birthday. We learned that Issa is like ready to break things off with Lawrence, who has not been employed for 2 years. And y'all, he didn't give her a reason not to, because when Issa gets home, Lawrence has made no plans for her birthday. He didn't cook dinner. He didn't do anything. He's just up in the dumps about an interview, y'all, and telling her that they're going to red box and chill. Like, Lawrence, you already not working. At least you could do was put your pride to the side and celebrate this one day. But that did not stop Issa from celebrating her birthday. So earlier in that day, she received a birthday message from her old boo Daniel on Facebook. And it had that girl wondering at first, and now she's still wondering. So she dragged Molly to this open mic night where Daniel boosted Issa's head up to perform. And y'all, Issa got up there, sang her little hit, Broken Pussy, after she had just discussed with Molly about her vajayjay being out of commission. So y'all, the night is over and Daniel and Issa share a kiss. But y'all, he tells her that he is not looking for a relationship. And honestly, that lets Issa know that she needs to go home to Lawrence, because technically she wasn't even supposed to be doing it any damn way. So y'all, our girl Conscious is kicking her in the ass. Our girl has not returned home. She's been staying at Molly's. Lawrence, however, thinks that Issa is upset because he bumped her birthday. So Molly is vibing with Jared and a guy who she met at the open mic night. And y'all, Issa is already the token black girl at work, and she bums the fuck out of her presentation at work, where she comes unprepared thinking that she could just go up there with the flow. But Issa, only work buddy Frida, actually helps her with planning the event, the beach cleanup day. So Issa returns home after bumming her presentation. I'm guessing maybe because Lauren's work life is non-existent and Molly is very much having career success at the moment. So Lawrence needs to drop his pride to the side. He doesn't want a job that is not in his career field because our boy is degreed. But Lawrence, you just have to take what you got at the moment. So he's telling the bank, Tasha, about confiding in her about his job, and she's giving him encouraging words. So the white people at work are having secret meetings. They're discussing Issa mouthing badly about the beach day, and actually it was a success. Even the kids being in LA, a lot of them had never seen the beach, and Issa and Lawrence seems to be back on track. He has cooked the little romantic dinner for the two, and they both apologized for behavior. So Molly, it just seems like from season 1, I hope she's better in season 5, because she just don't know how to read men well. I just don't know. So she's been vibing with the boo Jared, but he's not up to par for her. So she dumps him for this elite app called The League, so that she can date people more of, I guess, her stature or something. So y'all, alright, so Issa and Lawrence seem as though they have found their little groove back, and Molly is just out here making herself seem desperate, planning futures with people she's just meeting, and just being too damn available. Truly just not reading the room. Like, her tone is just not the thing for her. She doesn't read people's tone real. Like, she just needs a straightforward guy. So Daniel is doing pop-ups now, and We Got Y'all, apologizing to Issa for the night before. And Issa lets Daniel know that Lawrence is, back in the picture. But Daniel is honestly right on time. They need a speaker for her career day. And y'all, the guests had canceled and they needed someone who was of an art program. So Daniel is a music engineer, and so he is able to do it, and y'all, he's talking too much. He talks about Issa rapping back in the day and how she did an open mic weeks prior, and why y'all, the kids, go and find the video Broken Pussy, and now they're rapping it during the most. So Lawrence is on his lunch at Best Buy, and Tasha sees him, and he is confiding in her about the app, and she's honestly giving him the encouragement that he probably wished that he had from Issa. And, you know, he tells her that she has a girlfriend, but Tasha just doesn't seem like she is catching on. She's like all into him, smiling from ear to ear, anything he says. I'm like, Tasha, girl, he's a halfway bum. He wasn't working for 2 years. I mean, now he's got a job. Okay, Tasha. Okay, so our girl returns to work, and y'all, them irking ass students still singing Broken Pussy. So our girl is really in a place where if her job finds out, she will, you know, get fired. So Issa is on a mission to find out who posted that YouTube video. So she goes to Daniel's studio to ask for help about the video being taken down. And he is no help, y'all. So Issa was about to leave, but some way and somehow Daniel convinces her to stay for his session and when that he's about to have. So Molly has been chilling and smashing some guy she met in the league. And Molly hasn't been dating him not even a few weeks, and is already telling him, you know, to leave clothes over, inviting him to future trips. Thinking he was helping Molly out, he agreed to be her date for her co-worker's engagement party, where he thought he was playing along with Molly, introducing him as her boyfriend because he thought, you know, Molly was, you know, she needed a wingman. She appeared lonely, constantly asking him that morning, so he decided to help her out. So, of course, our girl didn't want to be pictured as desperate, cursed him out, and ended up drunk on Jerry's doorstep after ditching him for the league. Alright, so after showing up to Jerry's house drunk, apologizing, they end up smashing. So Molly decides that she's going to give Jerry a go and now ditch the league. But that was before finding out that Jerry received head from a man before. And he didn't like it, and it was just a one-time thing. And y'all, Molly ends that relationship once again. So ladies, do you think that you could be in a relationship with a man who has had a sexual interaction with another man, even if it was just a one-time thing? He has decided that it's not his thing after giving it a try. I personally don't think I could do it either, so I don't necessarily blame Molly for ending it because my comfort is not there. So Issa's conscience is beating her up so bad that she can't even go in a jewelry store, y'all, with her man. Issa later confides in Molly and tells her that, you know, her and Daniel end up smashing, and y'all, Molly pretty much tells her, you know, take it to the grave. So Issa goes home and she makes her love to her man, y'all, that night. I mean, after a long night of loving, Lawrence decides he needs to go to the restroom, trips over Issa's phone, and sees a text message from Daniel. So Lawrence lands a job finally, y'all, and he turns down that offer for his app. Issa is thinking that, you know, this 2 years of unemployment is ending, and she's trying to convince him that he can't pass up this opportunity. Go to work and come home and work on your app after work. So later that day, Issa is hosting a We Got Y'all fundraiser when Daniel, no good timing ass, decides to come and talk to Issa, and she kindly tells him that he's just an itch that needs to be scratched, but the entire interaction is being watched by Lawrence. Alright, now this reminds me of season 4. Molly honestly just doesn't know time or place when it's time to confront people. So it's Issa's event. She decides to confront Issa, talk to her about, you know, how can you talk to me about my life being all over the place, and your life is pretty much all over the place. I'm over here trying to entertain your man while you're entertaining your side piece, and how her man was trying to fix his shit for her, and that she don't deserve him. So yeah, her and Molly are reading each other back and forth, and y'all, it just reminded me of the block party. But you know, we'll get to that recap later. But y'all, at this point, how they read each other, how the fuck did they even, how were they friends season 123? How? So y'all, after this whole thing, Lawrence asked Daniel how he's affiliated with We Got Y'all, and y'all, it leads him to ask Issa, you know, how who is Daniel, and y'all, she has to later tell him, you know, who he is. And y'all, he didn't like that. He left. And so now Issa and Molly and the girls, they are into it, but they go to Malibu. Lawrence calls Issa, you know, telling her that he's ready to talk. She returns home from Malibu. Molly breaks the ice by bringing her back to LA to get her man, y'all. And she returns to an empty house with nothing but a blue Best Buy shirt in the closet, y'all. So that was season 1 recap. Y'all, season 1, at that time, I was like in college, ending of college in 2016. So it was like you're in your early mid 20s, and it just seemed like, you know, you can relate so much to Issa, Molly, and, you know, the whole gang. So, y'all, I loved Insecure since it has aired. And that was pretty much made me do recaps of but that being the first recap that I was able to do when the quarantine happened, because y'all, life during the quarantine at the beginning, it made you want to just literally go after every goal. And recaps and YouTube was one of my goals that I had been pushing back for far and far and far. I kept getting a different due date. Never did it, and finally did it. So, y'all, I am on a mission to get 1K followers. So, if y'all could like, subscribe below, that would be very helpful. Even hit that bell so that you can get notifications when your girl posts. But yes, you guys, thank you. See you next week.